Hey warriors, I hope you're all doing great. This is your friend CA Rahul Agarwal and I'm here to share with you a very quick update on what is happening in our CA final batch, which is currently being going on for May 26, September 26 and Jan 27 examinations. How is this batch going on? When is the recording being available? So many messages are sitting on WhatsApp, so I thought it's better to put out a video and I can share this update with every single person of you so that you get a proper understanding of the batch. Firstly, as you're all aware, we started our CA final batch for the upcoming examinations of May 26 and forward in the month of October end, and it's been almost about a month and a half that we have completed a lot of syllabus on this batch. So what has been happening is what we are discussing today. First, after 1.5 months completion, we have now officially completed the module 1 of our CA final edition. Module 1 basically means everything which is there from the heads of income perspective along with everything relating to the heads of income. So yes, a good coverage of your MCQs plus almost about 50 to 60% of syllabus is already done. From a module 2 perspective, we have today officially as on 30th November also completed of what is called as a non-resident taxation, which comes for a mandatory 6 marks with MCQs, and your TDS chapter, which comes for a mandatory 6 marks along with MCQs. So that's done as well. What now remains is very handful of topics like transfer pricing, like all miscellaneous topics, assessment guidelines and stuff like that, which should not take more time than this. So yes, today as we complete this day, I am telling you that we have covered so much of the understanding of. About 52 lectures have been shot as we speak today, with 122 hours of coverage in the syllabus of. So about 122 hours have been spent on this time, people, to cover module number 1 along with every other topic. You can itself by now realize the detailed amount of coverage that we have done in the syllabus and how much time we have spent understanding every single thing to the granular level. We had promised you when I started this batch that we'll give you every single insight that is required, not just from your examination perspective, but also on a practical touch. And I'm sure everyone who's availed the batch right now is facing that fun. Fourth, when it comes to your mock ones, we have also completed a mock 1 completion, people. So every student who had appeared for, who has completed the module 1 along with me has already written your mock 1 papers as well. Now this mock 1 is something which I personally designed, and for those students who know me from the past, my papers are not easy. Yes, so I had prepared a mock 1 paper covering every toughest topics which are available in your module number 1 to see how you'll prepare for it. Students have taken this module number 1 and have realized where their shortcomings are. They are working towards it, and I'm sure with this mock 1 you already are doing amazingly well for your upcoming examinations, because now you already knew the basics, you have now looked into the advanced with my paper, and you're already ready to cover any kind of paper which I say tests you on. Finally, when it comes to this, we have already as on today completed the audio marathons for module number 1 as well. A new concept that we introduced, where what we are doing is we are now shooting audio marathons. So for every chapter I'm preparing an audio note, so that when you go for the chapter you can simply revise the audio note along with you, and you should be able to remember, revise and recollect the chapter a lot faster. That's going on right now, and that's how we are standing as on 30th November 2025. Great. Rahul, what are the next steps from your side? Step number 1, obviously completion of the batch. So what remains is module number 2 is your transfer pricing and a few other topics which we're going to sit for the next few days and complete it off. Classes are being happening on a daily basis. Classes are getting uploaded on a daily basis. So coverage is happening pure beautifully well. You have no challenges coming up from my side. There has been a few days here and there mismatch because of the weather conditions in Tamil Nadu, but ignoring that, we have been able to cover a good amount of syllabus and we are already on track. The target completion of the batch sits at December 15 as earlier as well. We are also targeting to complete about 160 to 180 hours in this time frame, which means about 130 hours, 120 to 125 hours is done. Another balance period of time is what we're going to spend in the next 15 days, and we will be completing the batch accordingly. Now, I can finish the batch a little faster as well, but we are not doing that. We have planned different things for this batch, people. We are planning that we'll now do sit and solve every single comprehensive question. We'll prepare a lot of assignments and everything. So it does need time for me to prepare for your examinations. Like I promised you when I started the batch, we will be doing everything inside the class so that you don't have to spend more time on your own. The batch is what we're going to complete. Everything you finish in DT happens inside the batch. So I'm not keeping anything outside the batch. All discussions with the batch is what we're doing. Right, so what is coming up after that is your assignment series. What we have decided is for module number 2, because a lot of questions come from module number 2. I have already started compiling a few things. We are currently compiling your 2025 additional papers, which means in 2025 your RTPs, your MTPs, your past exam papers, everything which came in chapter wise has been segregated off, and each chapter is now getting an assignment of All students availing the batch are now getting these assignment modules so that you complete the chapter with me in the class and you will sit and prepare all those questions on your own for an assignment series. We will be reviewing all those assignment series to see how your performance has been on those topics and which topic are you facing difficulties on, so that we do that once again. Assignment series already in place. And finally, yes, last seat which is pending is the cheat sheet completions. Now we have been discussing on this, people, something that we are doing so beautifully well, and I am personally proud on doing it this time, the creation of what is called as cheat sheets. Now what does a cheat sheet look like? It is basically a compilation of summaries of various topics which you should keep in mind and read on the day of exams, so that you have a you make sure that you don't make any mistakes in your examinations. Let me show you a glimpse of the cheat sheet. It's already underway, but it's not completed. I'm letting you know how it looks like. First is a cheat sheet on time limits. Here we will be discussing on what are time limits given in income tax, so that you have a comprehensive time limit sheet. You don't make mistakes in your exam when an MCQ or other side of questions come. This time limit is at this stage completed up to module number 1. So up to module number 1, all kind of time limits are already displayed in this cheat sheet. Second, when it comes to something called quantum limits, where you see numbers become confusing, and so all quantum limits which are applicable in your examinations on a summary level are being prepared for every single person to use on, so that when you go for an examination and it suddenly hits to you whether GAR provisions are applicable or not, the number comes on your mind saying, okay, 3 crores is GAR, so therefore I'm looking at 3 crores and I know there is applicability coming from there. Module number 1, part of quantum limits, already done. But that's not it. This is something which I'm the most proud about, something called as an exception rules. What we are doing right now, people, is that we are trying to summarize income tax in the most beautiful manner. You all know that in a lot of places the provisions fairly remain the same. It's just that it's going into various places, and so reading them consolidated always helps. But it also happens that in income tax, where one topic is the same across income tax, one special place it will change. And so we are creating something called as an exception rule. This exception rule sheet will basically come and tell you all those places where a topic remains the same, but one place the answer changes. Let me give you a simple example. For those who have done CA final, people, you will know that there is a concept called MMR, maximum marginal rate. Maximum marginal rate basically means the highest rate of tax applicable in India, which traditionally always is 30 plus 37 plus 4. So in the whole income tax, every time you hear the word maximum marginal rate, you'll always read the word as 30, 37 and 4. But there is one place in income tax very specifically called as your exit tax. Your charitable organization exit tax clearly comes and says that MMR for this topic alone is not 30 plus 37, whereas it is 30 plus 12. Now, since we have noted this down here, what happens is on the day of exams, if you quickly go through this exception rules, you'll now have a comprehensive reading saying that, okay, so for a topic, this is what the general understanding is. But for this topic, the answer is a little different. That's getting covered here. This is a very beautiful sheet, and it's taken so much efforts from our side to prepare along with the students, and I'm sure it's going to be super helpful for every single student availing this lectures of. Yes, now again, this exception rule sits at module number 1 right now, and so module number 2 exception rules are yet to be prepared on. As we keep doing the classes, we are doing it alongside it, so it's happening along with the classes so that you have a proper coverage on the syllabus of. Yes, so cheat sheet also are coming into picture as we speak about it, and so yes, right now as we talk about it, CA final batch almost about completion and is doing an excellent job in making sure that everyone clears your examinations. On that logic, let me also come and confirm to you that since the face-to-face classes have completed to a good amount of extent, the recordings are now being made available. We have discussed it last time when I put out a video that we will give you an official confirmation on the recording and the prices, and we are now officially confirming the price to you. The recordings are now available for everyone to purchase, and you can avail these recordings at the discounted prices of. What's the discounted prices? Let me show it to you. Before that, let me also talk about what and all we had discussed earlier, people. A quick summary on what we have discussed earlier. The batch, as we rightly told, is applicable for all students availing for May 26, September 26 and Jan 27 examinations. So if your friends are writing this attempt, please do reach out to them and let them know about this. What does this batch cover? The batch is giving you 100% coverage with in-depth analysis. 122 hours for module 1 itself means that you have done an amazing level of analysis on this topic. Second, it's going to be in completely English. We have not been using any other languages. Yes, there are a few times that we use Hindi and English because we want to add a little bit of humor to the topic, but all explanations are in English. So every single student, whether you're from North India or from South India, should be able to understand the lectures no matter what. Third, the examples-based learning and the practical insights like we discussed. Every single topic are being discussed with proper analysis of. I have a practice to always do it in a story format. So what we have been doing is we have been learning the history, understanding what happened, covering the topic accordingly, and then also sharing thoughts on what is the practical issues going on in this issue. Every single topic, if they have practical issues, then those kind of questions will also be posed before you, so that you know how to answer this from a practical atmosphere. So yes, this batch does not just cover your exams, it also helps you cover your articleship properly. Fourth, when it comes to this batch, the batch also gives you a taxation 101 rankers package, which means a hard copy material of your concept guide, a hard copy material of your solutions guide, and a PDF version of all the cheat sheets that we just discussed of. All those things are also coming in as a part of the package program. Fifth, when it comes to classes, like we discussed, audio notes are being shot as we speak in the class itself. So in-class revision is already taking place. Students are already able to support the topics accordingly, and these revisions are already becoming helpful for those students who are appearing for mock examinations as well. So yes, in-class revisions are happening as we speak. And finally, all lectures, if you are going to avail it in recording setup, is going to come with unlimited views for every single student, and not just till May, not just till September, till Jan 2027 examinations, which means if you purchase the lectures now, I will give these lectures to you fully for unlimited views till Jan 2027 examinations with no restrictions whatsoever. Use it to the best extent possible. That is the kind of benefit we are extending on these lectures, because yes, I know people have this feeling that Rahul, today is November, Jan 27 examinations are very far. It's not. It's not. Let's understand there are 5 papers for your Jan 27 examinations. So it's time for you to start right now. You should have at least completed one subject like FR or AFM by this stage. If you have not, then please go forward with it, and then should move to DT, because yes, DT is a vast subject. It needs time not just to read, it takes time to prepare as well. You need time to revise as well. So the earlier you finish it off, the better it is for you. Let me clarify that the lectures are going to be applicable for Jan 27 no matter what. Anyone who's going to write after Jan 27 will be forced to read income tax 2025. But anyone writing till Jan 27 anyway is going to use this lectures only, which means the lectures are already applicable for your attempt. There is no reason to delay any further. So yes, please avail the lectures of. No doubts about it. Finally, Rahul, what is the discounted price? While yes, the face-to-face classes were running at a price of 10,000 rupees, that was including the electricity and other costs that we are incurring here. Since you are moving on a recording setup and you will be bearing those costs for me, I am happy to share these videos across with you at a discounted price of rupees 8,500. So yes, in a discounted price of rupees 8,500, every single student can avail all lectures with hard copy materials, with in-class revisions, with cheat sheet completions, with mock test papers in your hands. That too unlimited till your day of exams. Imagine the kind of benefits you're getting on this. Yes. Now, for all those people who are not availing the lectures, please don't worry about it. It's completely fine. I am not here to market myself. I'm not here to make money out of the transaction. For all those students who are not availing this because you probably have already completed the batch, you have gone it with other faculties, whatsoever, it doesn't matter. My YouTube channel is open for everyone. And therefore, as we proceed on this batch, we will also be shooting a lot of good videos for all of you. Actual video marathons, not the audio marathons, video marathons of all topics, so that you can complete the coverage of those marathons along with me. Second, we are planning to do RTP analysis, MTP analysis of the upcoming 2026 attempts. So 2026, whatever RTP, MTP analysis are coming in will be given across to you on YouTube. All those students, don't worry about it, because your comprehensive questions, whatever we did in the class, will also be uploaded as a free video on YouTube channel for every single person to understand how to solve question number 1. Comprehensive questions free of charge will be uploaded on the YouTube channel for everyone to access. As we keep shooting the videos, we'll keep uploading them as well. All these things will start for you after Jan 2026 examinations, once all people who are applicable for Jan 26 are done with it. I don't want anyone overlapping information right now. So all those series will start post Jan 26. But yes, everyone else who's writing May 26 and forward, the full course is already available to you. So what's the wait, my friends? Please come forward and avail these lectures. That is what I wanted to share in this video. I hope you all had an amazing time completing your CA Inter, and you are just one step behind in your CA final journey. Why don't you take this opportunity and finish it off as quick as possible? So yes, if any of your friends who are writing May 26, September 26 and Jan 27 examinations, every friend who's writing CA final examinations, and every friend who has not availed DT lectures, here is the lectures available for you. Please reach out to me on my WhatsApp number 73389232295, and I'll be happy to discuss this in detail with all of you to give you the best lectures possible, so that you can cover your examination not just to clear but to get a rank, and make sure that you go for a practical exposure. You join the industry with the confidence to yourself that I know every single thing. That's it from my side, people. I hope you're all doing an amazing time from your side. reach out to me if you need any support, and I'll be happy to support you on that. Until the next video that we see you all together, I will take a leave for today. Take care. Bye bye.